Well, there she is. I'll put a better picture on the end. I've just done some shots of the Invicta Brass pipe rests and a demonstration of how they work. Really a brilliant idea. Lightweight, very easy to carry around with you. Yes, I bought a pipe. I did buy it into. I'm going to actually, to be honest with you, I am going to buy another pipe in 2012. I know I said in my last video that I wasn't going to buy any more pipes yeah, but I have an arrangement with which I'll talk about at some other time, with a splendid fellow on YouTube who's a carver and in Italy, and I'll talk more about that when I actually do the video. But there we go. So I am going to buy. Let's face it, New Year's resolutions are there to be broken. They're I always make New Year's things I'm going to intend to break, because that's how New Year's resolutions work. So I really just want to discuss when Dean and everybody else was down, we were talking about breaking in pipes very briefly, and because we bought Jens Blakemore panel billiard, and obviously that was a new pipe. Now he filled it to the top, and it was a kind of general consensus. And I thought about this quite a bit. They're only thoughts. I don't. When it comes to pipe smoking, I believe that people should do what they feel is right for them. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, you have to try something else. But people that don't try anything, you generally just stop smoking a pipe. But I think the nature of the organic nature of pipe smoking, you usually come to the right place anyway, because the pipe tells you when you're getting it right, and certainly tells you when you're getting it wrong. But what we were discussing was breaking in pipes. Now Clive, the famous Clive of Special Blend fame, his view is that if they've been carbonised, you should just fill them up and smoke them. And even I bought a GBD in there years ago now. It must be getting over 10 years ago now, maybe more. I said, well, I asked him, I said, you have any thoughts? But I said, no, just fill it up and smoke it. But what I've found doing that, and this is even with bowls that have been carbonised, there's a great video on Blakemore Bra's YouTube page showing how it's done. That what happens is you build a nice cake up down the sides, and then nothing happens in the bottom. And my thoughts are this about it. Look, I think one of the main reasons, even with a of course, Kendall Balkan Mist is lovely. It came out about the time Balkan Sobrani came on the market, and it's very tasty as a kind of alternative. I don't know whether it would stand the test against Balkan Sobrani, but I rather like it. It's quite reasonably priced as well, which doesn't indicate that it's going to be better or worse. But what I must say, if you haven't watched Bruno's video, Balkan Sovereignty, if you want a master class in tobacco reviewing, I suggest that's the one you watch. It's well, I don't, people use silly words, heroes, geniuses. They're spread around so thinly these days that they have become meaningless in many respects. They're just babble. But I would say that this is a true masterclass, brilliantly delivered, with an enormous amount of knowledge. And I've watched it 3 times now, and it's a long video, 49 minutes and a bit, but it's worth sitting all the way through it. And as I say, I've watched it 3 times and made notes. It's a real brilliant piece of work. Anyway, watch that video. It's if you have, I never get doing these links. Go to my favourites page. I think it's the second one down on my favourites page. Please do watch it though. So anyway, breaking in pipes. Now I had pipes, as I say, that would build up much cake around the sides and nothing at all, no evenness around the bottom, and sometimes you could still see the briar after a long time of smoking. So, and what we do tend to do, I think, is you'll smoke 2/3 of the bowl and then you knock out the rest. Uh, Sometimes I smoke all the way down to the bottom, but very rarely. So I think it's worthwhile, actually, even with pipes like this one, which have been carbonised, to for the first 8 or 9 smokes, just fill half the bowl. Then you're more likely to smoke down to the bottom of the pipe and build up some cake down there as well, so that you've got an even disbursement of cake throughout the bowl, which will improve the smoking of the pipe, and also give in later times you won't end up with a pipe with huge amounts of cake down the sides. I've had pipes that I broke in. Well, it didn't break in because I was told, oh, don't bother to do it. And to be honest with you, the unevenness of cake around the bowl, and the fact that little or no cake was built up in the bottom. So I am going to, with this pipe, half fill it for 8 or 9 smokes, maybe more, just to attempt to get some sort of evenness in the in the bowl there. Yeah. So anyway, Invicta Briars is who I bought, Peter Elam. It's a lovely pipe. It's a straight grain, handmade one. Now what's this? I can't remember the name of the shape now. It called, I think, Winmore or something like that. It's got an oval shank, and I wouldn't call that a pot because it's not actually that big, but maybe a pot. But yeah, sort of quarter 18th bent, I think we call that. Yeah. But very nice. So anyway, there's a few thoughts on breaking in your pipe, and Bruno's excellent video. Smoking this Balkan mixture in honour of that video. It's an absolute classic. So anyway, there we go. I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. One last thing is, goodness me, what a shock I had this morning when I sat down with my porridge to watch the videos, and I saw a whiskerless face staring out at me with a pipe and a dog collar and the glasses, only to discover that Father Francis has shaved his beard off. And that was some beard. That wasn't just, a stubble beard. I always shave mine back. Leave the old tash, of course, but shave mine back. But he actually shaved that wonderful. That was years of growing that beard, because it was, down there. And it shaved off. So it's not something in a few weeks you can get back again. We're talking years. It's a tragedy, I think. As my T-shirt says, without a beard, you're nothing. I don't believe that. I've not had any angry people without beards come up to me and say, "What do you mean? What do you mean, mate? I haven't got a beard. How dare you?" That hasn't happened as yet. So anyway, there we go. A shock, a great video, a shock, and I would strongly recommend, and I will make an update video on how this progresses. Half fill your briars when you're breaking them in, simply because I think you'll get a better, more even cake all the way up the bowl, which will make it easier to maintain. Thank you for watching. I hope 2012 is treating you as well as it's treating me, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Hello there. I'm going to probably stick this on the end, so I've already probably said hello there. This is my new pipe, and beneath it sits what came with it, which was an Invicta brass pipe stand, and it's a very basic, it's just a loop of leather, which is about, I guess, about half an inch perhaps a little less than half an inch. I've got two of them actually because I have two briar pipes. But I just wanted to show you how they work. They're a pipe stand, and if you'll give me a second, I'll pop it in the pipe stand. And there you go, there you have it. It just sits in there like that. Perfect if you're going out to the pub or whatever, and these days there's no ashtrays about outside or whatever, and you're sitting at a table, you can just pop that on the table and pop your pipe in it. Because, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to stick a pipe into an ashtray that's been used by cigarette smokers, not because there's cigarettes in there, but because of the ash getting all over the pipe and it fall, you know, anyway. So there we go, perfect for going out wandering. I don't know whether he sells them separately. I'll have to find out. Okay, just giving you that shot. There's what I'm smoking it, the old Balkan mixture. And notice the pipe is only half full. Nico, Nico, Nico. Hello, now look, 2 o'clock, I promise. Walkies, yeah. And the old tail's wagging. There we go, there's a good boy. 2 o'clock then, is that alright with you? Thank you. Bye.